Hey guys, what's up? This is Kaozbender here again for yet another video, and welcome to the second of 3 videos that will turn you into a Mario Kart 7 master. Today, things to do before and during Wi-Fi races. Mario Kart Wi-Fi races have never been more fun. The connection has never been better, and the experience has been the best so far. One thing is for sure though, the small character roster won't affect your overall fun with the game. I mean, it's not like it has countless characters and people only choose one when racing, right? Right? Ah, fuck it. Either way, the following is a list of tips that you want to have in mind before considering racing online, as well as some tips that will tell you what to do during kart selection, track selection, and after the race has been completed. Some of the tips mentioned here have been used on the 3-star ranking video, but are still relevant to the online races. So, now that we have everything clear, grab your pen and paper, sit back, and enjoy. Number 1. Get some stars. While this isn't as important as some of the later tips, I recommend you to get at least 1 star for your profile, not only to show people that you have dedicated a lot of time to master this game, but also to give you a lot more experience on the tracks. The higher your star ranking, the more experience you will have with the courses, giving you a knowledge advantage on your foes. Number 2. Picking your kart. This was covered on the 3-star ranking video, but it is a lot different here. We learned that a kart built purely for acceleration will help you against the computer. However, during online races, I recommend going for either full speed or full acceleration, since both of these stats will be really helpful to your playstyle. If you pick any of the two, you will have either a good hit recovery or a really good lead because of the speed advantage. While this is a more personal tip, I recommend you try different kart combinations to see what suits you best. Number 3. Good connection. If you are going online, make sure to be close to your router. The connection is fantastic, yes, but if you're a little too far from it, connection issues will emerge and they will cause weird things. For example, it might seem like an enemy fell to a bottomless pit, but 2 seconds later they are ahead of you. Small tip, but you want to have this in mind. Number 4. Don't be intimidated. Have you played Call of Duty? If not, there's a little thing called Prestige Mode, which players can unlock multiple times as they level up. Why am I bringing this up? In Call of Duty, you can hit the highest possible prestige and still be terrible at the game. In Mario Kart 7, on the other hand, having those 3 stars means that the players you are racing against are actually good. Not only the stars, but also their VR score will tell you how good they might be. Don't let yourself be intimidated though, it doesn't mean that they will be unbeatable since we all have our screw-ups. Number 5. Always go for random. Having 1, 2, or 3 stars on your profile means you know all of the tracks well enough and you can do great in any of them. When your opponents choose a specific track, it could mean one of 2 things. 1. They just want to race there, or 2. They are really familiar with the track and could possibly have the upper hand in the race. If you always go for random, you will decrease their chances in racing the track they chose and make things a little bit more balanced. However, if they also have 3 stars in their profile, this could backfire or not make a difference since they are also experienced with all of the tracks. All in all, I would personally always go for random. Number 6. Get 10 coins as soon as possible. Again, a tip mentioned on a previous video. This will be more difficult to pull off against real players, since all 8 of you will try to hoard as many as you can. You might not get 10 coins at the end of a lap on every race, and you might be unable to collect 10 at all during the race because of all the action. Just something to keep in mind though, always have a minimum of 5 and try to collect them without drifting away from the track. It might not be worth it. Number 7. Never stay behind. It might be a good idea to let the computer overtake you on a single player race for you to get a good item and catch up with them. However, this is not such a good idea on Wi-Fi races since players will not hesitate on leaving the biggest gap possible. A great item is not worth the time you will waste while doing this. Try to always be on the lead, picking up defensive items instead of being behind for offensive items, which takes us to our next tip. Number 8. Proper defense. Like mentioned before on the 3-star ranking video, you want to pick as many defensive items as you can while on the lead. This will save you from incoming red or green shells, some bananas, and even more. It will be impossible to avoid things like blue shells or lightning bolts, but things like players with stars or bullet bills can be dodged. Always carry 2 items for proper defense. Number 9. Avoid crashes. If you like smaller characters, you will have to watch out for the bigger foes. Drivers like Toad or Koopa will have a difficult time brawling with a heavier enemy, and will be dangerous to do so near the edges of the track, which will most likely result on you losing some speed or falling to a bottomless pit. If you're a heavy character, however, you might want to involve in such action, since you're most likely to knock an enemy off the track. Number 10. Learn from your enemies. After each race, you want to learn from your foes, both to counter their playstyle and learn a few things for your own arsenal. Keep an eye on what your enemies do during races so that they become more predictable as you race them more and more. On the other hand, keep an eye out for their moves and add their tricks to your arsenal if you feel it is convenient. And with that, we are done talking about the tips that you need to know before and during Wi-Fi races. If you are ready to hit the tracks, click here for an interactive course selection menu. If you want some tips to earn 3 stars on your profile, click here. If you want to learn about card bills and see which one suits you best, click here. If this video has helped at all, remember to share it with your friends. Leave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and add it to your favorites if you would like to watch it again. So without any further ado, you guys have a great day, take care of yourself, and if you decide to watch any of the videos mentioned before, I will see you then.